I made $2,300 in a few days trading meme coins. I will show you live clips of my trades and will describe my thought process for each and every coin. Let's go. The first coin was 42. As you can see, I made around $400 just on this coin. And honestly, I was a bit slow because I saw this coin only at my graded. So I checked it. If you click on the Grokkathon website, 42 times Elon pops up. So I was curious and tried it out. I'm always making sure that stuff really works before I ape. And I tried it out and it actually worked. So I decided, okay, this is actually good. Let me ape 1 Solana here. And the coin really had crazy volume at the beginning. Since the official 6ix9ine coin is at 30 million, I decided, okay, let's ape 1 more Solana at these levels. So I was in with 2 Solana. And as you can see, the people really liked it and the coin went up and up and up. And I held it for a pretty long time. And my first clip was here at 300k. Here I clipped 25% because I really thought, okay, this can go a lot higher. So I let it run a bit more and it actually did run higher. Not too much though, but I decided to clip everything around 300k. So again, I made $400 on this coin. The next coin is Cobble. Here I made $370. By the way, I'm trading on Axiom. So if you want to save 10% off of fees, click the link in the description so you can also save some extra money. For your information, we were in an coding meta because a coin called Snowball just reached over 10 million market cap. So there were a lot of beta coins with coding involved and this was one of it. There was 2 coins called Fire and Water and this was pretty nice because this coin combined both of them and made Cobble, as you might know from Minecraft. So I thought, okay, this is pretty funny and also a working technology. So I decided to ape 1 Solana here at 36k market cap. Honestly, I don't know much about technology, but I just knew that this coin worked because I checked the sol scan. So I clipped my initials at a double up. It even hit 100k market cap. I decided to still hold a bit more and it was a good choice because after a small dip, we actually reached a 200k market cap. And as you can see, the DEX got paid at around 250k market cap. So I thought, okay, maybe a bit higher from here. And as the coin slowly started to bleed out, I was thinking, okay, you know what? $370, that's not too bad. Let's clip everything. And this was the second cook. The third coin was Kiki. Here I made only $75, which is still good, but it's smaller than the other ones. So here I was trenching and you can see that I scanned the token instantly after 7 seconds. So it was from a dog called Kiki and the people who named the dog is actually the zoo which Mudeng is based in. If you don't know, Mudeng went to a couple 100 millions. So this was a pretty nice narrative. I decided to buy in with 0.5 Solana and actually this was a pretty fast trade. You see Lupier buying in and it instantly reached a 30k market cap. So almost a double up from here. And yeah, I wasn't that sure about the coin. That's why I clipped everything at nearly a double up. That's how I got to 75. The next coin is Bob. Here I made $260. As you can see, I was scanning and instantly saw the Bob. So the Bob is an already existing meme. That's why it also is on Know Your Meme. And honestly, I was waiting way too long for a dip. And at the end, I didn't even got the dip and I had to buy higher. As you can see, I could have easily got in at an 6k market cap, but I decided to search if the coin already bonded and to my surprise, it didn't bond yet. So this was a pretty nice bet. There was also clips on TikTok about the Bob. As you can see, the coin went up without me aping in. So I had to ape at around 15k market cap. And honestly, I was really confident in this coin. That's why I also rebought it at a dip at 25k. And I didn't sell a penny until migration and even waited for a 60k market cap. Then I started to clip a few percentages here. The coin sadly topped at a 60k market cap though, but I decided to take everything at around 30k. So it was still a nice cook, $260, we take it. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure to do it to not miss any future episodes. The next coin is Liquid. I made $1,240 here. So as I told you, we were in an coding meta and this was a really advanced token. This token basically used every tech from the coins that already performed well, but also added a twist. Half of the money from the fees gets put into the liquidity pool. So the token gets more stable and the chances that the token rocks are way lower. So I decided to ape in with 1 Solana and on this coin I was really confident. I got in at 18k market cap and as you can see the coin already is at 60k market cap and I decided to actually top blast at the 60k market cap with 4.5 Solana. That's how confident I was in this coin and to my advantage it went up really fast. So I put in 4.5 Solana, clipped a bit and you can see how fast this coin went up. Honestly, I sold a bit too much at the beginning because you see, okay, this coin really did some numbers. And at the end even went to 400k. That's when I clipped everything. But again, PSP, you can never be sad about it. And yeah, that's how I made $2,300 in a few days. If you also want to get profits like this, join the Discord, write me a comment. Of course, these are only trades where I show my profits. Type in the comments if you also want to see my losing trades. I'm trading on Axiom, so use my link in the description to save 10% of our fees. And yeah, see you in the next video.